tired bullshit expressions that our grandparents use, like "how's it hanging?"
Yeah.
God, I hate those fucking expressions. And unfortunately, the one I hate the most is the one I hear the most. And the expression I'm talking about is, "You are what you eat." Of course, that's the one I get to hear all the time, right? Well, I'm here to tell you that as an expression, "you are what you eat" is a lie. It's a lie, and I can prove it.
Yeah.
I've been eating nothing but Slim Jims for the last 3 goddamn years. Yeah, huh? Slim Jims and Wheat Thins. How's that fucking working out for you, huh? Hey, you are what you eat, then how come my goddamn belt's taller than I am? But anyway, hey, crap, New York, huh? It's my first time in a city. My first time. And I gotta tell you, I am scared shitless. Holy crap, what a scary place. I grew up in some little tiny one-whore town in Connecticut. And this is intimidating to me, it really is. And I know what you fancy pants city people are thinking, calling me a pussy. It's easy for you in your luxury apartments, what where you're running water and all. You know, relaxing on your lazy boys, drinking your store-bought whiskey. But this is scary to me, I'm telling you. In fact, on the way to the club tonight, just walking in broad daylight down the sidewalk, I passed by an alley. I heard a couple of voices in there going, yo, dude, I think we should just roll a big fatty right now. I'm like, fuck, I'm about to be robbed. They're crying, right? They're crying in the city. What's scarier than crying, for crying out loud? Except for maybe the results of crime sometime. Prison. Is there anything friggin' scarier than prison? Holy shit, I'm so terrified of it. I would be very happy to live my entire life without ever finding out how many cigarettes I'm worth. Honest to God, I obsess about it so much, I'm having nightmares about it now. I'm having nightmares about going to jail. I had one last night. I had a dream I was in jail, and while I was there, I was faced with this terrible, terrible moral dilemma. Now, the nice guy in me was saying, this is probably as bad as it's going to get. But the bad guy inside me was saying, hey, yo, Bob, come on over here. I think we can fit one more guy inside of me. Can we talk about something a little less invasive, like my sex life? And trust me, it doesn't get any less invasive than that. And specifically, the huge similarity between monogamy and monotony. And how this is a discussion you do not want to have with your wife. And trust me on this. Because not only are you going to piss her off, you just might find out, like I did, that you're the boring one. Yeah, see what happened was I was having a discussion with my wife trying to get to the bottom of the drop. And any man in here who's been married for more than 15 minutes knows what the drop-off is. And for you single guys, the drop-off is the drop-off in sexual activity that starts to take place right after matrimony. I mean, hell, when my wife and I first got together, this woman was a raving nymphomaniac, which is why I married her in the first place. But right after that dues came the drop-off. The frequency that we had sex declined to us now reached a point where it's about as often as one of those really rare celestial events. Like Halley's Comet. Then I wanted to know why, and what she told me was that after all these years, she's no longer all that interested in sex. Are you shitting me? She says she finds the whole thing tedious and boring. I'm like, tedious and boring? Come again? Is that something I'd like to? And the sad thing is I have nobody to blame but my own penny-pinching self. Because ironically, in an effort to bring some pizzazz back to the bedroom, a while back I'd gone to the bookstore, I was going to get a sex book. You know, maybe learn a new technique or so, you know, just a position. And I'd heard about this book called the Kama Sutra, which is supposed to be the be-all, tell-all book, but then see, Cheap Jeff stepped to the plate, and I didn't buy that book. Instead, I bought some cheap knockoff. And obviously, the Kama Sutra is doing me no favors whatsoever. In fact, I can honestly say that I am quite literally, mind you, boring the fuck out of my wife.
Just getting knocked down the floor, maybe.
But anyway, I was hanging out with a friend of mine a couple weeks ago. We weren't doing much shit, talking to socks, you know. And out of the blue, he says to me, hey, Friday night, I want you to come to a cockfight with me. I'm not sure how comfortable I am with the whole cockfighting premise. I can't say that I'm not flattered you want me to be there, maybe even just a little bit curious, but, you know, my cock's not even in fighting shape right now anyway. Hasn't been seeing a whole lot of action lately, and by whole lot I mean H-O-L-E. That whole Haley's Comet thing, remember? So now, great, one more thing to worry about my buddy Pete. Like, I got time for that. It's worth it. I got this doctor's visit coming up that I'm a little concerned about. And I really shouldn't be, because all it is my annual physical. That's all, just my checkup. It's just that now that I'm in my 50s, that annual physical is a little more intimate than it used to be, if you get my point. Yeah, so fucking intimate now, I feel like I have to bring the doctor flowers when I show up. I brought roses. And I gotta get a new doctor anyway before this visit, because he's a good doctor, don't get me wrong, but the bottom line is, I gotta find a doctor with some smaller fingers. Because the guy I'm seeing now, I think he paid his way through medical school by being a cage fighter or something, because he's got these busted up, swollen knuckles and hands like Andre the Giant, and don't that make my brown eye blue? In fact, his tester finger has a tattoo on it that says rectum wrecker. I come out of that visit, man, I'm walking like Forrest Gump as a kid. Peas and carrots, Jimmy, peas and carrots. Oh, I'm in the reception area trying to hold my ass together going, hey, Doc, that was awesome. Can't wait till next year. How about next time, though, you wear the glove? That would be awesome. And while you're at it, you might want to think about dabbling some of that KY jelly on your fingers, too, or some marmalade. Anything would help. And for the love of God, please do something about those hangnails. I thought Edward Scissorhands was up my ass. But that's not even the bad part. Now, the part that bothers me the most about this is I'm afraid that one of these days I'm going to go for this visit and I'm going to like it. Oh, yeah, I can see it now, man. I'm going to be there, down at the table, pants around my ankles, bent over, going, come on, hurry up, Doc, just get it over with. Just, whoa, hey. That's not bad. Oh, yeah, Doc, you get in there, check it good, buddy. You get it, oh, yeah. Whoa, where you going? No, you're not, Doc. Get back in there, Doc. Doc, get back in there. Doc, come in. You know what? They'll call you associate in here. I want a second opinion. Holy crap, the day that happens. Well, the day that happens, I'm going to rethink that whole cockfighting thing. I'll tell you that right now. All right, guys, that's my time. Thanks for putting up with me. Thank you very much.